I'm going to make sure that we are connected across different platforms, especially over here. Yes, we are live on X. I just play some light music. And we're also going to play across different platforms, and I am going to double check if the audience could hear us. And over here, I'm going to start my video over. And yeah, I believe we are all set for our streaming. And I'm going to start the music and start to play the 30-second countdown video. Let's go. Jun, everyone, or should we say 안녕하세요? Because I know that Alex is in South Korea attending the Korean Blockchain Week, right? KBW. Oh my goodness, this is super exciting over there. Lots of fun. And thanks to Alex and Aquaman from ORT or ORT for joining us today. We are going to talk about our AI panel discussion and to learn more about project, right? Nimble as well, OORT, and getting to know your upcoming events or any major milestones that you'd like to share with us. And first thing first, we would like to invite our guest speaker to introduce yourself and briefly introducing OORT or ORT to us. Aquaman, would you like to start by sharing something about yourself and the project with us? Thank you.
Hi all. Thank you, Moonlight, for invitation. I am Aquaman, and I'm a partner of UORT Labs. So UORT Labs is an asset management company in crypto space. So we are investing both in the equity, the primary market, and also the secondary market. So actually, I'm one of the builder of many core communities. And OORT is one of the community I'm building right now. And OORT is AI-based. It's like a deep team project, but the specialty is that the OORT comes from the Web 2, but they have the Web 3 techniques to serve all the Web 3 customers. So it is invested by Google and Microsoft. And also, they are their customers, and also they're serving the BNB Greenfield. So it makes them one of the I think in terms of the revenue, I think they're one of the biggest deep team project in the crypto space. Yeah, so I'll briefly introduce the OORT, and then we will talk about it later. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Aquaman, for the intro. And then we also like to invite Alex, Nimble's marketing lead, to also briefly introducing Nimble, just in case some audience who are from other companies are curious about our project. Thank you.
Yay. Hey guys, how's it going? So good to be here again. We do this weekly, as you all know. This is probably the 6th, 7th session, and happy to have Aquaman from OORT this time. Yeah, I mean, for those new to the session, Nimble's pretty simple to understand. It's kind of like an open AI network. We want to democratize AI development as much as possible, and that means that you can build, you can own, and you can monetize AI agents. The key is the AI agent creation part as much as possible. Our network functions on a Nimble chain, which uses the Cosmos SDK as the underlying tooling for building the chain. And then we have like a typical miner and validator system that kind of completes AI tasks and validates those specific tasks to be for integrity purposes. So yeah, vision is to be interoperable for dApps to use us on across many chains. So super happy to be here.
Nice. Thank you so much for the intro. And I'm actually going to share my screen to show everyone the banner that we have, since this is a video AMA, right? So our audience can also see the event banner. Yes, everyone, feel free to help us to like, retweet, and comment if you have any questions that you'd like to ask Aquaman or Alex today. And let's go over to some specific questions to Aquaman. Why did you choose to build OORT together with that team? Thank you.
Yeah. First of all, for me, I was working for the one of the biggest AI companies in the world, like 5 years ago. And then at that time, I was doing research AI, and then shortly after, I went into the crypto space, and then I was looking for the builder who can combine the Web 2 and Web 3 of AI. So I think deep pain is a perfect sector for me. And then at that time, my friend introduced me to the founder of OORT. So shortly after, I became the builder of the OORT, and also I bought a lot of OORT. So actually, OORT is a decentralized, a verifiable cloud computing platform. So for AI applications. So in short, like OORT just provides a full process AI infrastructure for the market. So from the decentralized storage to data verifications, computations, and applications. So I think so OORT is I think is very unique. I think that's why I choose to build OORT, and the team is perfect. It's led by the AI professor from Columbia University. So with a combination of both Western and Eastern teams, and they are serving the role, the Web 2 tycoons and the BNB, right? So I think in short, the DeepIn sector, the whole crypto space and the whole combination story just begin. So it's in the early stage. I think that in the future, I have a thought about this promising future of DeepIn sectors. I think that in the future, in the coming 5 years, like 50% of the top tier listing companies on Binance would be DeepIn projects. Yeah.
Wow.
It's
That's a
a
good
little bit
prediction.
aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
prediction. Thank you so much, Aquaman, for letting us know about why you choose to be together with OORT. And I'm also sharing my screen because I see that the OORT team is actually also in South Korea, right? Attending KBW Korean Blockchain Week. So, Alex, you can actually meet up with the team. Alex is currently in South Korea as well. So, guys, you really should meet together, not just online, right? Over here, like with
Oh, yeah,
as our
absolutely.
AI panel, but it's also meeting person. So, at least check out their schedule over here, and then find them.
Yeah. We actually we just co-hosted an event, Maniacs Unite, with Ether, with Akash Network, with Spectral Labs, and a few more. So that was really cool. Guys, I'll actually drop some cool videos on like kind of like impromptu, candid video, little shorts with people to say, how the future of AI looks like. So stay tuned for those on Twitter. I'll be dropping them in a few hours.
Nice, Alex, and well, I also highly recommend you to take more pictures and videos at KBW and share with us, because we wanted to see that in person, since that we can be there, right? In person. Yeah. So if you could share more information with us, that would be awesome. And of course, let's talk about Nimble. Alex, can you explain Nimble's new proof of commitment model? What is that? Thank you.
Yeah. This is something we just implemented this past weekend. So basically, what happened is, a lot of GPUs were running on the network, and they were completing real tasks. So basically previously miners would execute Python scripts, right? And that means there's a lot of GPU computing overhead, and there's like a lot of energy consumption that comes with it, and also a lot of costs associated with a lot of energy consumption. So what we did is we thought about this proof of commitment that kind of works like, basically GPUs can, run a binary instead. And then with that, what happens is it's kind of like a ping on the network to be active, while they can also kind of be active for AI tasks that are not necessarily Nimble specific. So this way, miners can have basically multiple revenue sources, revenue streams, and not just with Nimble and seeing their Nimble account kind of growing, but we also reduce energy consumption a lot. So what happened once we deploy proof of commitment, the miner allocation hash rate decreased by 95%. That's massive energy savings. And yeah, exactly. that's exactly what happened. So it's good for the environment, it's good for the miners, it's good for everyone. That's basically what we did.
Awesome. And friends, if you haven't checked out Nimble's latest mining updates, be sure to go to our official X handle or go to our Discord server and find out how you could save a bunch of energy while mining the Nimble token. This is definitely really exciting. Thank you so much, Alex.
Yeah, we actually just dropped a full guide on how to create a Nimble wallet. It's way easier now. We have a video coming up in the next 2 days that actually goes through each step of the process. I can do it on my laptop. Everybody can do it on their own. We recommend GPUs, of course, but it's as easy as setting it up on your laptop if you want to.
Awesome. Does that mean I finally can also do that as well? Wow, that is great. Nice.
You might use M4 Max, but in theory, it's as easy as doing that. Yes.
That is great. Wow. Thank you so much. Yes, because, well, since earlier this year that after joining Nimble, I was like, how should I also buy a mining machine, right? And learn how to mine. And it's kind of like, a lot of new things over there. And I also need to know coding. Okay, my younger brother is definitely better than me in terms of coding, but still, mining tokens completely different side of that, right? So it's kind of like learning. But if the whole system is upgraded and being easier for people to participate in, that'll be awesome. I definitely will try it. And thanks to Alex for shooting the video tutorial, because that is certainly really important for our members. They have been asking for that. Thank you. Awesome. Yes. And friends, of course, Alex also shared our first ever video weekly recap, right? So if you haven't watched it, be sure to go to our X as well, and you can find it. It's great. And following that, we also like to bring our question back to our Aquaman over here. What are the application of AI in Web3 space? Especially, can you focus on letting us know some application from OORT? Thank you.
Oh yeah, I think Web3 plays a vital role in the AI, because to put it simple, because I think a lot of people didn't really think through the details and logics of this Web3 role in the AI world. Because in the past, I think before crypto can play a vital role in AI, I think everything is isolated. Just like my previous jobs, is to do some research in AI and applications, and I did a lot of investment in AI companies. Actually, no matter data or the storage or the computing power, they are all isolated, especially the data, I can say. Like everyone wants to keep their own data in their own database instead of sharing them, because they're afraid a lot of things. But actually, if we think about these elements like data storage and GPU resources as the fundamentals of the living world, just like water, just like agua, right? Actually, one of the advanced characteristic of modern society is is we are all split it into different kinds of roles, so you can do what you are specialized in. That's why our community can advance, can work in a higher efficiency. That's the same thing in AI. So if we are all working in an isolated world, well, it all goes slowly. So in crypto space, we use the decentralized technology. So that's in just like in OORT's world, we are providing the decentralized storage product, so that the in different platform you can use our storage and sharing these jobs done by others. And also in our data hub, you can use your own data, and you can exchange your own data, and you can provide this exclusive data that in the past it only belongs to you, and you can earn from your own data sharing actions. So for the enterprise, they can benefit from your data, and so they can accumulate their own special data from everyone. That's how we are sharing these your jobs in the crypto space. I think that's the biggest thing in the advancement when we combine the Web3 with AI. I think, but as I said earlier, I think it's still in the early stage, because if you can count all the enterprises that are working in the crypto space, in the deepin sector, in the combination of AI and Web3, it's very rare. It's just like, Nimble are doing a great job, and OORT is doing a great job, because OORT already had about $4 million revenue last year, and I think in this year they will surpass like $10 million revenue, real world revenues. I'm talking about. Yeah, if you look at some OG projects on chain, only on chain, actually they have very revenue. So but I think it's still in the early stage, because like Nimble, like OORT, I think we are still a baby. I think so we have a lot of potentials, right? I think in like 2 or 3 years, if companies like us, like Nimble and like OORT, can be more mature, can generate more revenues, and at that time, I think the AI infra in Web3 can be seen like already mature, and they can every enterprise in the application layers, they can actually use our product very easily with a simple API. And I think at that time, you can see more application layer companies, because for them to use the data storage, to use the storage, to use the GPU resources around the world, to use the data sharing exchange, it's so easy. So they can only focus on their application, on how to serve their C-end customers, right? Yeah, so I think companies like us, like Nimble and OORT, are very important. I think that's one of the example why crypto plays a vital role in AI. Yeah.
That is awesome. Thank you so much, Aquaman. Yeah, we should collaborate more beyond our AI panel, right? Let's chat after the meeting, schedule some calls. Thank you, Aquaman. Yeah, this is definitely, wow. Yeah, amazing.
Great.
Congratulations on the revenue. That is just super. Yeah, glad to hear that. And next, we will also like to check with Alex from Nimble. So I noticed that Nimble has changed the headline, right, of our X description. I'm going to share my screen over here. Right now it says the first open AI network building the AI sharing economy with all the tools you need to build on monetized AI agents. And Alex, can you explain how would you describe the AI sharing economy? What is that? Thank you.
Yeah, it's a mouthful. First, I'll actually touch a little bit on what Aquaman was saying about the data, because a lot of people asked us, like, hey, how does Nimble function like DeepIn, right? Similarly, so because we have the order book that kind of pulls in together data, aggregates GPUs, developers, and like all these parties, right? A part of our vision is also like make it easy to utilize that data, like a driver driving his or her autonomous car, and then using that data for like enterprise services, down the line, so to speak. So being a hub for that as well. But back to building the AI sharing economy. Basically, what our vision is, we want data labelers, we want data engineers, AI developers, and even GPUs to be part of this marketplace, right? Of one big marketplace. And you can think of it as like an ecosystem that's very similar in terms of flexibility and accessibility to like the gig economy model. As you all know, the gig economy model kind of sprung up after the 2008 recession and accelerated in adoption with the likes of Uber and Airbnb and DoorDash just kind of taking hold of that idea that, hey, do you have a job? You can, work 2-3 more hours, or you don't have a job, but you just want to work 2-3 more hours as an Uber driver, as an Airbnb host, as like an Uber Eats delivery guy or girl, you can do it, right? So the idea behind Nimble is similar with the AI agent creation, right? So we have the Nimble chain. That's where everything lies. We have the entire network itself with the GPUs, validators, and miners, and the order book that kind of matches the task output with like the amount of GPUs needed or GPU power needed at this specific time. So let's say what that means. Imagine ChatGPT, right? You write to ChatGPT, summarize me this document. That is an AI task. Imagine there's like suddenly 1,000 such tasks that need to be completed, that we match that seamlessly with what our GPU power is, right, on the network. So back to the idea of like AI sharing economy is you can have developers work for 3-4 hours a day, build the AI agent, because you can build, own, and monetize with Nimble, and put it on the AI agent hub, so the marketplace. Let's say it's a diagnostic tool for telemedicine. Doctors would purchase it, and then it would be like a revenue sharing model similar to Uber Eats, right? Uber Eats, you have the delivery person, you have the food that you want as fast as possible to you, and then you have the restaurants. You can't, like, one of these components, if it fails, it's gone, right? The system doesn't work. So the idea is that once the purchase is complete, there's a platform fee for Nimble, and then there's also like the developer fee, right? Developers take probably most of the money that they make off of creating that AI agent. So it's not just developers, but it can be data labelers. And why it matters for data labelers, and for those who are not very familiar with the term, it's basically, right, for all these models to be able to function well and to actually render the results as fast as possible, the data needs to be processed in a specific and in a structured way, right? It's kind of like the Lego blocks, right? The locking key system. If it doesn't fit, it's not gonna, you cannot build it well or sustainably or higher or fast. So you can have data labelers that can do that manually, or they can run scripts and do that in an automated way, and they can do that for 3-4 hours and earn money this way, right? So we do think, like, long-term vision, it could be something to like kind of reignite the idea of the gig economy model, and that's why we have this really cool tagline right now.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alex, for letting us know about that. So everyone, building the AI sharing economy, this is the new slogan of Nimble. And if you'd like to know more, please be sure to check our updates on X and across different social media platforms. Thank you, Alex, for explaining the concept with us. And next, we are going to circle back to Aquaman from OORT. What role does AI play in OORT's decentralized computing? Thank you.
Yeah, I think in the OORT decentralized computing network, based on this, the OORT just built its own chain, its own layer one. So on the layer one, I think we already have hundreds of applications building on our network. And besides that, we have this, just as I described, the decentralized storage network. And the second product, because this product has been working for like 3 years, so it's very mature. So the only thing we are doing right now is to build a more strong BD team, so we can connect with more both Web2 and Web3 customers. But the second product that's booming right now is the OORT Data Hub, a decentralized data exchange product. So it's it collects and prepares data sets for AI training. So the logic is that the OORT just issue the tasks, and individuals can download the tasks and complete them according to the task requirements and upload them. So after passing the review, so they can receive the rewards. It's currently it's in the first phase, but it's helping the NASA to process Mars surface data. So I think it's a good, very good example. It's a flagship example. And also the like 1 month ago, the OORT just listed its data on the Shenzhen Data Exchange. Shenzhen is one of the city in China, in Asia. So it's expanding the business to Asia right now. It's one of the Asia's largest, the ecosystem. And I think because of this good news, the Microsoft just joined the OORT network as the validators. So I think what the products I described, both the decentralized, the chain, the public chain, and the data hub, and also the storage network, or how we are doing this combination business. Yeah.
That is awesome. Wow. Thank you so much, Aquaman, for letting us know the details. And friends, if you want to know more about it or Data Hub, be sure to check their official X account as well, because there are a lot to learn, right? Especially for Web3ers, you are interested in learning about the reward structures, right? OORT has it as well and showing on their X handle. Thank you, Aquaman. And following that, of course, we would like to go over to Alex, and this is going to be our last round of discussions. Over here, Nimble has met a significant milestone in Duomen decentralized GPU network, right? And our miner community is also very active. So can you share some more Nimble's key achievement in this area and how these advancements have benefited the AI communities? Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, now we're around 10,000 miners, active miners on the network. And at the peak, when we ran an experiment in April, we had close to 300,000 of them. So just seeing exactly what scalability looked like for Nimble, and how possible it was. So we already tested that that's possible. And at the point, we don't need as many. I mean, we were happy to have as many as possible. Just we have around 10,000 active ones. As for AI transactions, we finally completed 3.4 million. We passed that 3.4 million threshold of AI transactions completed. So with it being even easier to become a Nimble miner, to create your own wallet, definitely go to our latest article, and you'll find the entire guide there, script by script. 81 coder, non-coder can actually do it, and our videos coming up. So that's really cool, right? And then we have like 9 million tokens. We just exceeded that in terms, Nimble tokens accrued as rewards for all the mining task operations that have been done so far. So that's really cool what we've done. On the event side, we've had the event on the Korea Blockchain Week. We've partnered as ecosystem partners with Delicium. So come to the KOL night. If you've been to the opening party, that's we were ecosystem partners in that specific endeavor. And find us at Token 2049. Aquaman, I'm not sure if you're coming to Token. Let's definitely meet up if you are. We're gonna co-host an event there as well. It's called AI Fi, and it's gonna be all about this idea behind how to get all the AI companies in one place and just kind of have really productive conversations around it. So lots of panels. Join us. Token, I think this year is probably gonna be the biggest event ever in terms of turnout. So don't miss it. Definitely don't miss it.
Interesting. Why is it the biggest one? I also heard that a lot of project teams are going to Singapore this year. Why?
Yeah, I think it's because one, you have this surgence of the Surgeon AI project, right? And then the OG projects are still coming. They've always been coming. There are over 470 side events, which
Wow.
is massive. And then Solana Breakpoint is happening at the back end of Token 2049. So it's if you kind of put these two conferences together, you have the two biggest ecosystem, like EVM, non-EVM, plus Solana in one place, one nation city, because that's what that's what Singapore is. And so everybody's just kind of walking around worth billions of dollars.
Oh my goodness, Alex. Well, I wish I was there. Okay, anyways, thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, well, I already have a bunch of work schedule around that time, so I can leave. But anyways, thank you so much for letting us know about that to both Aquaman from OORT and Alex from Nimble. Before we wrap up the session, do you guys have any additional information like to share with us? Or are we all good?
Yeah, I mean, on our side, what we launched a minor dashboard. I know we was promised for a long time, but it's finally out. So everybody can just go to our website, click on products, and scroll down to dashboard, and you can see it based on like customized timelines, last 7 days, last 3 months. You know, like a typical dashboard. You can put in your Nimble wallet in the search console, and then you can see how many Nimble tokens you've accrued. So as easy as that, works in real time, updated. So yeah, definitely check it out.
Great. Thank you so much, Alex. And Aquaman, would you also like to share any additional information that we haven't covered yet? Thank you.
Oh yeah, I think yeah, that's all. You can look at our website, and we are already listed on a lot of exchanges right now. Though the price is affected by the the macroeconomy, but actually I think as I described, we are still in the early stage. So as Nimble, we are already in the early stage. We have a greater potential in the future. Yeah, and looking forward to co-host more events with Alex. And I think I'll introduce you with our BD head so that we can co-host some events or meetup in the future, right?
Let's do it. Thank you so much, Aquaman. Thank you all for spending time with us. And feel free to click on leave the meeting room to continue your day or continue your side event or parties at KBW. My goodness, friends. Can't wait to see more pictures and videos from you guys. Thank you.
No time to party. No time to party.
Okay, side event. Side event. Okay. Bye. Thank you.
Great having you all.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Alex Moonlight.
Thank you. This is just awesome, everyone. Wow, KBW and Token 2049 coming together. I wish I would be there. Yeah, lots and lots of events. I should say, lots of great events, right? Coming up so soon. And if you have chance to go to this in real life event, be sure to be there. Don't miss it. And of course, yeah, lots and lots of projects. Remember, I think the number was like over 400 side events. Oh, wow. This is just so cool. Anyways, glad to have you over here at today's Nimble AI panel with OORT and looking forward to see you again next week. Thank you.